Hey friends, welcome back to our channel, or if you're new here, I'm Alyssa.
I'm Garrett.
And we're the Leffersons, and today we are checking out of our hotel. We have been staying at the Anaheim Hotel for the last 3 nights.
We are in Anaheim, California,
Yes,
right outside of Disneyland.
Yep, we've been here specifically for Disneyland, so if you are looking to come to Disneyland, the Anaheim Hotel is a really good option for you.
And we did a lot of research.
Yeah, we did.
Alyssa spent literally hours watching videos, so we wanted to make one to help all of you out.
Yeah,
Again,
just an updated one.
And this is our first trip to California, to Disneyland, and we're very happy with where we are. So real quick, I'm going to show you our view from the balcony, because we did pay extra for a balcony room, right? So here is the view from our balcony, and there is DCA right there. It's a beautiful California day.
And the balcony also has 2 chairs, which is very nice. Did we ever sit in them? No, but like if we had more time, like just like sipping on your coffee in the morning, and this view is everything. So basically we're just going to give you a tour of our room. Now it's not perfect because we have been living in it for the last 3 nights. But what we like to do, if you've been watching our channel at all, we like to live in it before we fully give it a review. So we're gonna give you the room tour. As you walk in, you get a little bit of a different view. The door is actually all the way over there, which is where you walk in. But this is the overview of the room. There are 2 double beds. We believe they are double beds. I don't think they are queens. And I will confirm that and put it right here, just so you guys know. And then there is a little table in the middle here with your phone to reach, the front desk or anything. You have a little alarm clock, which is kind of nice with the time. And then there's a USB and 2 plugs right there as well with a little light. And you can control the light right here in case if you need to. And then as you walk on over here, you have the TV area, which we talked about. Love the amount of storage in here. These are very deep drawers, and we were able to, I think we really only used the top 2 drawers for our 3 days here. So if that tells you anything, lots of storage. In this little area right here, you do have a little cooler. It's not like an actual fridge because it doesn't have the freezer, but it will keep your drinks cold if you need it. It does? Where? Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been looking at it from this point of view the entire time. I haven't actually got down to see. Look at that, there is a little freezer in there.
So it's a full one.
So it is a fridge. And then over here you have a desk area. I'll move my lounge fly here. You've got a desk area with a little chair. If you need to work from home or whatever while you're here, this is a nice little area to do it. They also give you some little coffee pods in this little coffee pot thing. So you can make coffee. I didn't really make any, but they do give you some sugar, but they don't give you like cream or anything. So we just did Starbucks. We just did Starbucks every morning, which, in case if you're wondering, Starbucks is literally just a block down, and it's a 5-minute walk. So we have been just doing that every single morning. It's a super quick walk before Disneyland. The TV is also very big, and it's just like the basic cable channels. I mean,
They had a lot of channels.
They had a lot of channels, yeah.
I mean, they had like...
And they had the Disney Channel, which is important in case if your kids are here and they want to watch the Disney Channel while they're at Disneyland. We had the Disney Channel. Oh, and this artwork is really pretty too. This artwork is kind of what it looks like literally right outside our room. Like, I'm pretty sure our room is right here. Isn't that our room?
Yeah.
And then, because this is the courtyard that's right in front. So I think this art is super duper cute. We love all like the art in very bright colors at this resort, so that was super fun.
And I'm gonna do the rest of the tour. I'm Garrett, this is the rest of my face. This is kind of like an open door motel. There's no hallways, which is kind of fun, but there's a nice big full-size mirror right here so you can look at your fit. This is also where Alyssa does her makeup, and I do mine as well, to make sure I look as good as I can on camera. So they do have the basic kind of hotel stuff. There is an iron and an ironing board. That's kind of a must-have for me because of my button-up shirts. There is a beat-up safe in the top.
Yeah, it looks a little rough.
And a hair dryer hidden up here in the closet. Alyssa was really concerned for a hot second. So there has been one gripe about the hotel. The bathroom is a little dated. It could use some updating. I mean, the fan's loud.
The fan is so loud.
That is nitpicky, but It's just the fit and finish of it it's tight.
It is very tight, yeah.
But again, it's like a motel. Don't think of it as a hotel or a resort. It's a motel. Oh, the tiling is different. The black grout. I mean, it's serviceable. Alyssa and I were super impressed with the amenities that they have. They smell good. They also made you clean. It does have a makeup mirror, but it's too tall for Alyssa. The shower pressure does leave something to be desired. It gets you clean.
The bathroom is very small. Like, basically, the two of us could not be in there
No.
at the same time, which is why I did my makeup out here. It was just easier for me and for us. Oh, and we also wanted to mention the shower.
Whenever you turn on the water, it kind of spurts out a little bit of brown, you know?
Just for like a second.
It's
maybe
fine.
like half a second.
That's fine.
But other than that, like, my hair has been fine. I
Mine-
mean, it's not like...
My hair's been fantastic.
I feel like the water is fine. It must just be like a little bit of rust in the pipes or something like that.
It's an old building.
It is what it is. But that was probably, the bathroom is probably our least favorite part of this room.
Yeah.
Just because it needs a little updating. But it was fine.
Cares?
Like,
We showered and we went.
yeah, exactly.
I did need a tool to get something off my camera. I forgot it, and the staff was amazing. We haven't had any issues with staff or anything.
No, they've been super duper helpful and nice this entire time. I don't know if you also need to know, but they have like 2 layers of curtains. This is just a little thin layer in case if you want a little bit of privacy, but then this is kind of like a blackout curtain, so it'll stay nice and dark in the morning if you need it to.
And this room does face the west,
Yeah,
so we don't get that morning sun.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
and there is air conditioner.
Oh, yes, the air conditioner.
And an air conditioner, kind of a heat pump. We use it with fan. What
Yeah.
we love.
It's been really nice. The main sell point of this room is obviously the view. We just loved every single morning and every single break we took in the room. The blinds were open, the door was open. It's just so nice to be able to like hear the birds and just look outside. Like the view's beautiful. It's just been so nice. So basically that's going to be the end of the room tour, but we are going to give a full review. We'll just sit down and give a full review once we get home. So we'll cut to that right now. Okay, so now that you've seen the actual hotel room at the Anaheim Hotel, we figured we'd kind of give you a little resort tour. We didn't actually do a walkthrough when we were there, but
No.
we did some B-roll filming of some of the main stuff, so.
So first we're going to talk about some of the features of the hotel. The doors do open outside, but they are covered, so it's kind of like a breezeway hallway thing.
I kind of liked it. I
did.
thought it was nice.
And I think it obviously never rained while we were there, but it would be enough to keep the rain off. But there was like
Yeah.
trees growing through it. We were on the
Yeah.
second story.
It was nice. And each building also has like pop machines.
Yep.
So if you're needing like something and all the stores are closed, there are pop machines there in case if you need that.
And so we were kind of by the pool. You could kind of see it from a balcony. We didn't get the chance to use it, but it looked
No.
really nice, a nice big pool deck. They actually had an event going on there, and we were like, let's go crash
there
it.
It was like a very pretty, the resort overall was very like pretty. Like we felt like there could have been like other events
Oh, yeah.
there
And-
that could have, yeah.
And what I liked about that courtyard area is that it like opened up onto the park, like so you could see the tower, and it was just a very open vibe. It didn't feel like you were being like stacked in upon, and it was nice and airy, I think.
And like the courtyard area, so like our room overlooked the courtyard area, and there were also like a ton of seating areas there too. Like if you wanted to just sit outside and eat food, or if you wanted, you know, your kids to run around, you could sit and just lounge.
I think they dog friendly too. I feel like I saw some dogs there.
They might have been dog friendly.
But I think that courtyard out in front of our room is used for weddings sometimes. So
yeah,
you might
it looks like it because of all
Yeah.
like the hanging lights. It was super cute.
It was cool, and our room was quiet. We never heard much noise from the highway or from whatever that main street is out
Main
there.
Street, yeah.
And it was really
very quiet.
peaceful.
Yeah, it really was. If you're next to the pool, you're very, very close to the lobby. So as you're like walking towards the lobby, we saw that they have a gym on the side. Obviously we didn't use it. We were walking enough.
Didn't have time.
We were walking enough miles a day that I don't think we needed to use the gym. They do have a small gym, and they also have laundry facilities in the back too. And I did go back there and check out the prices. They were $275 for wash or dry, whichever you prefer.
And there was...
Or both.
Yeah. And there was this sad little gift shop place. I don't know if it was a gift shop.
Yeah, right when you walked into the lobby area.
It was depressing. We never went in there.
There was like not much in there.
But I would much rather just walk up half a block to Walgreens, which I ended up doing.
Yeah. There's a Walgreens and a CVS actually right across the street from each other, right next to the Starbucks.
It's so central. I mean,
and it's only a block away.
Yeah, I think that is the biggest selling point for me, is that it was so central to the parks. It was like barely a 3/4 mile walk to there, 8 minutes tops.
Yeah, 8.5 minutes is what we timed, and we were just walking casually. We weren't like sprinting to the park.
And I probably said it 1,000 times. It felt like from the parks to our hotel room was like walking from the back of Epcot to the Pop Century bus stop. I mean,
yeah, and that even feels like far.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that might even be farther than our walk from the hotel to Disneyland. It was very fast.
The staff there is great. I needed a tool, so they like worked to find one, and the guy went out to his car.
Yeah.
And they were super responsive. They were super kind. They held our luggage whenever we were going to the park.
So if you're like taking a later flight and you don't have a car, they do hold your luggage. That was just like super duper easy. And also the lobby area is just like super duper cute. It's got this like almost like a Pop Century vibe.
It's a mid-century vibe.
Retro kind of, but like cute. Like the furniture was all super cute. And there's a bar in the lobby too. We never had time.
No, but we watched.
They do have a bar.
We watched some other reviews and they said that they had a couple drinks. They have some beers on tap.
Yeah.
And any mixed drinks, but it was also connected to, what was the pizza place called?
The Pizza Press.
The Pizza Press, which is like one of those quick, like Blaze or something like that, where they make it to order for you. We did get it one night. Meh.
It was fine. I feel like we just like...
We hit it when park closed, so there was a big rush. And it
also,
was
like, we weren't even hungry.
No.
I don't even know why we ordered pizza.
I don't know.
We weren't even hungry. But the good thing is that they do serve breakfast. We never tried their breakfast. They do have coffee and like breakfast sandwiches and stuff. And they're open like lunch, dinner, and also like late night. Like we went there after Disneyland was closed. It was like 11:30 at night. So they're open for a very long time if you need pizza.
Obviously, we didn't rent a car for this trip, but they do offer, valet parking for $30?
Yes.
And so you can park on site there for $30 a day? Or is it like...
It's $30 a day. I don't know if valet is the same price.
Okay, I don't know.
They do have valet parking, but it's $30 to park if you were to keep your car there. And also, if you're not staying at the Anaheim Hotel, you can just pay to park there for the day, $30, which is the same price as the Disney
lots.
As the Disney parking lots.
Oh.
And you're like walking distance. You wouldn't have to take like a bus shuttle to Disneyland. You could just walk. And actually that's what I suggested that to one of my coworkers who went like a few weeks later.
Did it work?
They actually parked at the Anaheim Hotel and they said it was awesome because then they could just walk over. And then like if you need to get something out of your car midday, you can just walk back over there. You don't have to deal with like taking the shuttle. So even if you're not staying at the Anaheim Hotel, you can park there. I didn't know that.
I really enjoyed the vibe of it. It felt very California. It was bright colors. It was open. It had a good flow. It was nice. It was It
was super cute. And like
cute.
all the rooms were like, all the balconies were like super colorful. And it had a really good vibe.
And of course there are some nitpicks here and there. The bathroom was kind of rough.
Yeah, we talked about that during the room tour.
But overall, who cares? You're sleeping there.
Right. And this was literally just a place for us to sleep.
And it was clean.
It was clean.
It was well maintained. Yes. It was. They had birds of paradise. They had Alyssa-sized palm trees.
Yeah, but the grounds were very cute.
It felt very California.
And like the distance to the parks, you really don't get. It's like across the street, and a lot of you guys also asked like if the area was safe, if we felt safe, like even like walking back late at night. And yes, honestly, everyone that's on that street is going to Disneyland.
Well, so that hotel is like across the street from Disney property, and Disney really keeps that stretch of road free of unwanted guests.
Yeah.
There was a time we were walking back and there was a guy who was, I assume, homeless.
Yeah.
And they were working to get him
off of
their site.
I think they were calling security or calling the cops or something.
So there's not a lot of homeless people right there. Now, if you get a block or two off, I don't know.
I feel like we saw a few like down closer to Starbucks.
But
like,
again,
and that's a block further down from Disneyland. But since we were so close, most of the people that were walking around were people who were walking to or from the parks.
And I never saw any unsavory people walking through our hotel or back in there.
No.
So
it was totally
I
fine.
never felt unsafe at any point.
Right, exactly.
Or like I never felt like I had to look over my shoulder.
Yeah,
so it's
sure.
a great place.
It is. And for the price, you're very, very close. I know like the Best Western Park Place Inn is like right down the street. And like a lot of you guys recommended Howard Johnson to us, which is kind of down the street. Howard Johnson seemed a little bit further than I imagined. And those are like an additional $100 plus a night. I don't know if it would be worth that much more. I don't know.
Now
like, especially if you're not really enjoying the resort.
I would advise you to spring for like the park view or second story, because the bottom, the first story, there's like your patio area is kind of fenced in.
Yes, you don't really get like a view at all.
No,
you just
I
see
would,
a fence.
if you're gonna make the trip, spring for that second story, just for that little bit of waking up and you can see the park, which is just, it reminds you of like, oh yeah, we're doing this.
Just being able to see Guardians was like, oh my gosh, we're so close.
So overall, would you recommend the Anaheim Hotel to someone going to Disneyland?
I would, especially if they're like on a budget and they are not planning to spend a ton of time at the hotel.
But even if you do,
like
it's
it was
good.
fine. I will just say, like, you do kind of get what you pay for. The room was very basic.
Yeah.
And obviously you saw, you know, the bathroom was a little out, like the room in general was a little outdated, but it was clean. The beds were comfortable. Like there was really like no complaints from us.
All I can say is we stayed.
It was
in
a place
worse.
to sleep. Oh, for sure. For sure. It was just a place to sleep, a place to rest our head, and it was safe. It was close to the parks. We were able to take several breaks.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, you were able to walk from Disneyland, literally like Main Street, to our hotel in 10 minutes.
Easy.
You can't beat that. Like, if you're a Disney World person, that's literally unheard of.
So if you have stayed at the Anaheim Hotel, make sure to comment down below. Give us your 2 cents. What worked, what didn't work. We always like to compare notes with other people, because maybe you had a horrible experience or a better experience. Everyone's experience in life is a little different. So comment down below if you stayed at the Anaheim Hotel.
Also comment down below if you guys have any further questions about the Anaheim Hotel. We'll try to answer those in the comments. But that's pretty much it. That's our honest review. We paid for this room. This was not sponsored whatsoever. This was just a random hotel we decided to go with on our Disneyland trip, and it worked out wonderfully. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave those comments down below. Let us know your thoughts about Anaheim Hotel.
And thanks for coming along with us on this entire Disneyland adventure. We still got, what, one more
video. We're going to do a sit down of
comparison
of our total thoughts of Disneyland and comparing Disneyland to Disney World.
So get ready for that.
So that's coming. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.
See you later.